Down. And that's a well-behaved Rottweiler. They got me tired. Come on. Rottweiler Vlogs, episode 108. Your boys Mizzo Mack. This is not Mac. This is one of my females, Rus Islah Diora. She's chilling with me right now for this video. Mac is running around here. I can film everybody else, but who's gonna film me? I definitely call her a she-male because she's built like a male. I mean, the bone on her, she's probably about 103, 102. She's definitely over 100 pounds, but not by a big margin, but she is a big female. Like I said, lots of bone on her. Her temperament is excellent. She's great with my kids, great with my wife, you know, just an all-around good dog. I don't have a fence in front of my house, and you know, I take her out, and she's well-mannered. You know, she goes out with me a lot. Not as much as Mac, because you know, he goes everywhere with me. But and that's Mac barking in the background. But you know, just an excellent temperament, well-mannered, and an excellent dog to have in the house and to have be a part of my pack and in my family. I got her from Rus Islah Kennel in Russia, and she's about to be 2 years old. Sometime in October. I think the second week of October. Not sure exactly when her birthday is, but I know it's in October. So she's just approaching 2 years old, and I'm gonna put some pictures and stuff in here and show some video clips that I did recently. Relax. Show some video clips that I did recently of her. And here comes Mac. Go. Come on, man, before you knock the camera over. Go, Mac. Come on. Go. So I'm gonna put some pictures in, show some video clips that I did of her recently, just her playing with my son and all that good stuff. Like I said, she's great personality and great temperament and all that good stuff, and I'm happy to have her in my kennel. Yeah. I'd like to welcome everybody back to the Stylistic Starships. They call me Mizzo. And we're gonna have a good time this go round. I got my man Carlos on the boards. Long hair, don't care. And we're gonna have an amazing time this evening. It's a skylight party, y'all. Skylight fly. I'm ready. Like the incense, it's still stylistic. The flow is one of a kind. So what I want to talk about in this video, importing a dog and what you can expect. First things first. A lot of the kennels that you're importing dogs from overseas have a lot of dogs. It's hard to give all the dogs that one-on-one attention. So when you get a dog that comes into the States, usually they're gonna be a little bit shy. It's gonna take them a little bit longer to come out their shell, and you have to spend time with the dog. It's easier to mold a puppy than it is an adult dog, because an adult dog is already going to be in his personality. It's just a matter of the dog getting used to you and getting your dog on a schedule, and your dog just becoming accustomed with your daily routine. Now, as far as a puppy, think about it like this. You're taking a puppy out of an environment, most times they're not speaking English, where you're getting your dog from if you're importing a dog. So it's a new language they have to get accustomed to, new smells, new people, and it's a culture shock, for lack of a better term, for the dog, especially the long flight coming to America. So it's gonna take some time, and I just want to tell you, come here, Mac. Tell y'all the story. Oh boy, don't knock my camera over. Okay, I'm back. This dude ripping and running everywhere. So let me tell you how I was when I imported Mac. When I got Mac into the States, I had already purchased him and had him. Mac, go, man. Why you getting straight in front of the camera? I had already purchased Mac and owned him for about maybe 2.5, 3 months. So I already had built a connection with him, right? So when I got him here, I was so excited, and you know, couldn't wait to meet him and spend time with him, build up a bond, and it was nothing like that. Like, he was very standoffish. He didn't fool with me, and It took me over 90 days, over 3 months for him to, you know, slowly start coming out of his shell. Hush! Slowly start coming out of his shell and for him to become my dog. And now he's glued to me, to my hip. And I tell people, because I help a lot of people import their dogs and I talk to a lot of people, that it takes time, you know, like it's gonna take time for the dog to be your dog, you know, like the first 30 days the dog is gonna be, you know, getting comfortable with his surroundings. The next 30 days the dog is going to learn your routine. The last 30 days is when you're gonna see the dog's personality. You see what I'm saying? That's when you're gonna start to see the dog, you know, become itself, and he's gonna be more comfortable. He or she's gonna be more comfortable. And, you know, as time goes on, you'll see that the bond, if you're spending time with the dog like how you're supposed to, not just leaving the dog in the kennel or chained up, you'll see that your connection and your bond with your dog will be that much better. So that's what I did. I spent a lot of time with him and all my other dogs. And like I said, I go out someplace, like they ripping and running to come up in the truck with me, her included. When I imported her, it was a little bit of a different story. I had somebody bring her to me door to door, so I didn't have to go down to the airport. I pulled her out her crate and I let her walk around my house a little bit. You know, I walked around my cul-de-sac for a little bit before I introduced her to my home. When she walked inside, it was like she had already been here before. It was just like an easy process with her for some reason. Like her just, you know, she was never off-putting or shy. She's always been like just, you know, ready to go. Like it's kind of hard to explain. Same thing with Harley. Like when I you know, Harley was a little bit older, so she already, you know, I got Harley when she was a little bit over a year old. And no, I'm sorry, she was about to be a year old. She was about 10, 11 months. And she already had her personality developed. And she already, you know, had knew some things because Simona and Colin or Agua Force had been working with her for a while and molding her into the dog that she was before I got her. Just be patient with your dogs when you're importing. It doesn't happen overnight. You know, like it's a long process. And you know, it's a dog, so you have to be committed. You have to train. You have to, you know, I would say coach, train, and develop. This is something we say in my job, but it's just the principles apply to a dog as well. You know, you have to coach, you have to train, you have to develop, and that's the expectation as a dog owner that you have. You know, like that's your obligation. You know, my dogs are like my children. You know, I have kids, but you know, I also have 6 dogs, 5 Rottweilers, and a little Frenchie. It's my job to ensure that they're well balanced. So, yeah. But I just wanted to, you know, talk a little bit on camera today. Picked up the first knife that my young eye saw, stuck into my chest, and pressed real hard. My sister walked in. My mother came running, took the knife from my hand. Apparently this wasn't God's plan, and now I understand. A Roxbury story. Good boy, good girl. Good girl, Diora. This is a Roxbury story. This is Diora and Mac. Diora and Batman. You see, she's just as big as him. He's down. This is Batman and Diora. Hush! Down. Up. You see, she's just as big as him. Down. Come on. Nice. Good boy. Good boy, Mac. Good boy, Mac. Good girl, Diora. Good girl. Yeah. And that's a well-behaved Rottweiler. They got me tired. Come on. She was there with me, time and time again. I noticed she was part of God's plan, and now I understand. A Roxbury story of the good times and the glory. This is a rock.